Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm here with yet another tutorial. By the names, I'm called Derek, and I'm from Handsome Media. I'm a photographer and mostly a portrait photographer. There is a question that always runs around your mind, and in most cases this comes when you want to buy a specific camera for your daily photography. You may be maybe a sports photographer, maybe a wildlife photographer, or maybe just a photography lover, and you may want to get a camera. Here I come with a camera that has taken ages, and it's slightly old, but I feel like it still works in 2024. So the question is 6D flat still worth buying in 2024? The answer is yes. 6D is still an awesome camera, and it takes super nice images. Personally, I've used it for some good time, not for so long, but at least for the time that I've used it, I say it's worth buying. Why? A 6D camera was introduced in 12th February 2013. I think it's almost 10 years old, and it's a 20 megapixel camera, and I feel like it's a good camera to use. It has an EF mount. It's among the advanced full frame camera. It shoots video in full HD. That's 1920 by 1080. It's a 4.5 frames per second. It takes images in 4.5 frames per second. I would say it's a great gear because it's weather sealed, and it has an inbuilt GPS system. It has a maximum shutter speed of 1/4,000 per second, slightly lower than the newer version of like a Mark IV and some other mirrorless camera. In this world of mirrorless cameras, some people may be obsessed by the new tech. Me personally, I'm not always obsessed by the new tech, because I've been using a 60D, and it has been making wonders for me. So the color depth of this camera is 23.8, and it captures good and light, nice images, as we are going to be seeing them. Its battery life, it takes 1,090 shots. 1,090 shots. So meaning those are a number of good photos for those people who are doing events on a budget. I think it's a very good camera. Then when you come to focus point, it has 11 focus points, and it has external flash. It also has a face detection. Yes, and it also has a microphone. If you want to use a microphone, it has a microphone. But I will have some in-depth analysis for this camera. I personally use it paired with a 50mm lens, and to be honest, it makes some beautiful images. I'm going to be sharing with you different types of photos that this camera has taken by me in 2024. Then it will be upon you to choose whether it can work for you or not. A 6D camera, the image that you're seeing here was taken by by me in my studio. This girl is very young, like you can see, and this image was taken by a 6D paired with a good lighting. I used an AD 600 BM, SK 300, and also a TT 600. It was a 3-light setup, and you can see how the image is very lit. Yes. So on top of that, even this image that you're seeing, I shot it with a 6D. Yeah. So I'm going to showcase a few pics that I've taken with this camera, and you'll definitely see whether it can really work. This one is a 6D camera. Look at the resolution. Just try to look at the resolution. Hope you can see the resolution. Because like I told you, it's a 20 megapixel camera, and you can see the resolution. This was a portrait made for an artist, for a label, and you can see how sharp the image is. And the other thing is, it has some small shortcomings, like for those who want the camera with the inbuilt body stabilizer. It has no inbuilt body stabilizer. It also has no built-in flash, and it has no headphones. It doesn't shoot in 4K. At the same time, it has no selfie. For those who love vlogging, the vloggers may not be friendly with this camera. It also uses a single card. Most people may want to have double cards whereby they can have a backup. It uses a single card, and it's not a flat, it's not a flip camera. Yes, it's not tilted. Then the other thing is, the camera itself has no touch screen. So those are some of the few things that it doesn't have. But when you are on a budget, because the camera itself, when you check it on eBay and Amazon, it's below $500. Yes, you may get where they're selling it at $300, $350, $400, sometimes even $250. So on a good day, you can get someone even selling it at what? At $200. So it's a camera that I would suggest if you were running on a budget, you can have it. It takes some nice and lit images. Yeah, so when it comes to, I'm not a lover of landscape photography or nature, but I just tried to use it when I had gone to the field and I was bored. Then I was like, let me try to take some photos with this camera. It takes some nice, sharp images, like you can see. So I love its colors. You can see the colors that it really produces. It produces some nice colors. Its dynamic range is just wow. For my case, it's just wow. A 6D camera has a perfect dynamic range, like you can see it, and the images are ever sharp. Hope you can see the images of this camera in 2024. We are talking about 2024. So in case you have this machine, I will suggest that you just get time and get nice lighting, then get a nice lens. Personally, I shoot with a 50mm, but I'm praying to God that when God blesses me with some money, I'm going to buy an 85mm, because when I get an 85mm on this camera, it will just make wonders. Trust me. All these images were shot by a 6D paired with a 50mm, and you can see how nice the images are looking. You can see how nice the pics are really looking. So this is a 6D camera. It's a 6D camera. Just look at this landscape. I shot this image. It was at around 2 p.m. Yes, and you can see how colors are really separated. There is no chromatic aberration, like you can see. Like I shot with a natural light, and you can see how colors are really popping. I just love this machine. Yes, and these shots were taken by a 6D with a 50mm lens. Maybe those who may want to know the settings, I can still recall the settings that I used. I used an aperture of 8, and the shutter speed was at around 1/6400. That's 640 per second. Yes, this was an indoor shot, shot by the same camera, and I used an AD600 with a 50mm lens. You can see the wide angle shots that I shot with this camera. Look at the colors. Just try to look at the colors. Then let me try to zoom and you see what I'm trying to talk about. Yes, it has just some good resolution for my taste and for those people who are working on the budget. Yeah, I was doing some church service, and I just love the camera. The lighting was AD600, like I'm telling you. You can see how close the image is. You can see how sharp the image is. Yes, it's a 6D camera. I think I don't know how you can convince me, but this camera is just wow. Yeah, this is me. They used the same camera to shoot me. That's a 6D camera, and you can see this one. This was an outdoor shot, and you can see how cool the image is. So I would suggest, if you are running on a budget, try your best and get this machine. This was a studio session. Yes, and you can see the wonders of this camera. Yeah, thank you so much. Kindly, if you feel like this video makes sense, if you feel like I'm adding value, kindly help me and just click on that subscribe button, and also help me to like the video, help me to comment the video, and you can also share the video to your friends whom you feel like they may want to see such like a content. I'll be so grateful. So these are all photos that were taken by a 6D camera. Hope you can see the images. Yes. Maybe allow me zoom for you so that you can see what I'm trying to talk about. It's always a sharp. It has a sharp. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I request you to hit on that subscribe button, and I also request you to like, and kindly just leave a comment and let me know what you may want me to talk about in the comment section. Thank you so much. God bless you as we meet in another episode.